Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. We'll find out as we go along. Look at my minecart track thing. Yeah, I forgot about this. Matt made that. That's not part of the discussion. Okay. So here we have this big, massive, protected wool from a thunderstorm that came, and we decided we needed to protect this quickly. That was fun. But what is that? What is this? Who made this thing? What are you? What manner of being is this? Okay, and that's a sheep. This is the whole purpose of this video, internet peoples, is to show a preview of what we are making, what is in the works, what is, yes, this thing. This is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Eastern Palace. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's the first dungeon in one of the best games ever, duh. And for those of you who have not been living underneath a box for the past ever, since 1991 I think this game came out or some crap, you know exactly what to look for in this. This is our entrance, by the way. It's green. We're going to be fixing that later. It's green because in the game the shit's green and the floor is blue, and deal with it. That's what it is. We will be releasing this at some point. Oh, god damn it. We will be releasing this at some point. That's really gonna bother me. Where the fuck is it? Stone. There we go. Nice and better. When we finish all the redstone circuitry, because we're not quite done with that yet. Come in here. This is the entryway, obviously, because it's at the entrance, and those are the idle things, and I don't really have anything better to make them with. They're gold, they have arms. Can't really make one eyeball on them because that's 4 blocks. Yeah. Could make this place taller and those bigger, but then we'd have to scale the entire dungeon again, and fuck that. Okay. So if you're an idiot and you walk down one of the wrong paths, you'll quickly find yourself in the void, and I almost accidentally fell down there because it's one of those pits in the game that falls into nothingness. Unfortunately, you can't just pop back up here with 1 heart less. You will die. Sorry. Going the normal way, you're supposed to go in the map. Need to put that back. These are pots, by the way. These are the best idea we could come up with. 4 pots. They're, that's a pot. Yeah. It's brown wool and a little chest. As rules, because people have rules and they make little fun adventure maps, you'll only be able to break brown wool and pots, or chests. You can only break this pot thing. It's the only breakable item in the map. And you'll find this little fancy switch which will open and close this door. Just like in the real game. Then this was an interesting endeavor. Figuring out how to get a pressure plate, because none of us are any good with redstone. This is our first attempt at anything. Figuring out how to get a pressure plate to open and close a door and keep it open or closed. You see, I step on the plate. Dunk. It's closed. It will remain closed until you step on it again, in which it opens. Yay. Isn't that cool? That's a nifty little feature. Walk in here, and see we have the ballroom. The room with the balls that come firing down from that way, through there. And there are ladders. Yep, that completely screwed my train of thought. Green, 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 bricks, bricks, ballroom. And we couldn't really figure out exactly what we wanted to do with this because we can't have giant bowling ball looking things just careening towards you as you dodge them. And dispenser shooting arrows, boring. So, we don't know. there's any mod that allows giant, big bowling balls to come careening towards you, and I don't know about it, if you could let me know, that'd be awesome. There's also other stuff in this dungeon that I'm not going to show you, that you'll just have to find for yourself that is in the actual dungeon. I mean, we're making practically everything. There isn't anything we're leaving out. Yeah. Here we come into the main chamber of the dungeon, as you can call it, and there's a big chest. And there's something in the big chest that's supposed to be in the big chest. And it's cool. We're also planning, like, when you go to open the big chest, like, you get that cool little chest noise in Zelda, like, da-da-da-da, and then, like, in the actual game, there's skeletons that fall from the ceiling. So we'll definitely be having that. That'll be fun. Yay. And then, for some reason, this circuit got messed up weird, but here's a switch over here. See what that's gonna do. Okay, doors closed. Come on, both doors open. And they didn't both open. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to fix that. How did this circuit get messed up? Coming here, there's gonna be 4 skeletons in this room. Yeah, that's a fun thing, fighting more skeletons. Oh, and in the hallway with the pit to the void, I wanted to put some slimes in there for those slimy wiggly things. And if anybody knows anything about like texture pack or mob editing and making them look different, you could give us some info on that. Be greatly appreciated, because I don't want them to just be slimes. I want them to look like those weird squiggly things. I don't know what to call them. This room, you walk in this room, in the game, the door's closed behind you. That'll be easy to set up. We just haven't done it yet. The thing is, waiting for 1.2 to be released to finish this map, because you'll be able to use dispensers to fire mobs. We're gonna have skeletons appear, quote unquote, through the dispensers into here. 5 to be exact. That's how many are in the game. Yay! And there's like these little paintings which are supposed to represent these cool little designs that are on this wall. There's another design on this wall, and there's a compass in the chest. Makes sense, right? Doesn't point you anywhere except at the spawn point, which is not going to help you at all. So, if you've never played this before, sucks to be you. Coming down, back into, well, the little hallway area that we just climbed over. And there's a little tile here in the game, and it has text on it. Yay, the text is actually here. Isn't that nifty? They did stuff. Those guys are so cool. Yeah, I know. Thank you. But right here, there's supposed to be a little block pushing thing that's supposed to prevent you from ever going this way, backwards, until after you push the respective block from getting a respective item. Blah, blah, blah. And we don't know how to set that up. So yeah. Ideas, help with that, would be great. Like I said before, we're not very good with redstone. We're only just learning how to use it. Back into the main chamber. You see we have a ceiling and the chest again, and a pedestal for the chest, which came out actually quite nice, I think. And it's a chest. And there's a chest in the chest, and you'll have to actually use a big key to get to that chest. And it'll make a little noise, and skeletons fall out of the ceiling, and you'll be like, what the fuck's going on? Unless you already played the game, then you already know that's going to happen. But for the big key, or keys, there's going to be 3 of them, which will all be levers. Because you can't make a big key to be used repeatedly, so we just made 3 levers, because there's 3 big key doors, which this is one of them. And that's a lever. That's what they look like. Over here, there's a cool little thing down there. If you've played the game, you should expect to see what's down there, to have an idea of what you're in for. But you see that for yourself when this map actually comes out. We release it to the public peoples. And in this room, there's supposed to be 2 of those guys that you shoot with the arrow and they die and they don't wake up until you get near them and whatnot. That's impossible to replicate. It's impossible. So Wish we could make everything, but we can't. And then here we have the room with the rupees. Oh, there's little sprites of rupees in there. Oh, that's cool. Going back over here to the real direction now. This is gonna be a regular key door, and the key is gonna have to come out of somewhere in here. Normally it comes from a monster in here, so just see what we're gonna do. But keys are just gonna be like buttons or something. Something to differentiate big keys and little keys. So a button and a lever. It makes sense. A lever is bigger than a button. Up the stairs onto the second floor. Sniffly. That's bad. Come in here, and is even less complete as far as things go in completeness. Look, there's even a hole in the wall over there. Circuits still need to be done. We're not sure how to make these little statues that are in this room. Those little guys that move around and bounce off walls and stuff and suck your magic, and you can't kill them. It makes you rage quit when you're a little boy, 5 years old, trying to play this game. You get so angry at them. Yeah, we can't make those. We have no idea how. We were thinking of making blazes, but this whole thing is made of wool. Blazes plus wool. Unhappy people. Another room. Pressure plates all over the place. Just like in the game. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, right? And of course, some of these won't work, and one of them will, and it will open the door. This has more of those eyeball guys in it, but there's no way to do that. Moving along, another ballroom, bowling frenzy, party, rave party, and we don't know how to make all the bowling balls. There's no way to. Arrow dispensers, I guess, or something, I don't know. Maybe like a snowball dispenser. They're not black, though. It'd be funny. Next room. This is supposed to be like those little claw things on the sides of the doors, which was interesting to come out. Not a real way to make that. I like how the floor came out, though. That looks pretty cool. A little, like, demon sort of skull looking thing right here. It's nice. I like it. I don't know about this, though. We might have to change this at some point. No idea. And when in this room and in a couple rooms, when you kill all the enemies, the door's supposed to automatically open. We can't do that. There's no way we can do that, so it's just a pressure plate. Do it. The gate's open. You can't close them again from this side. And when you walk over here, the door's closed behind you and you are trapped forever. And you're done. You're done with the game because you're trapped forever. The room leading up to the boss room, pretty simple. There's going to be like 6 of those wiggly things in here. Oh man, 6 slimes. Can you imagine the chaos? And then we have the boss room. Just big, arena type sort of room. Door locks behind you, so you know you're fucked. Thought of a few different ideas for the bosses in this room. We might even have to take the wool out of just this room and turn it into some form of cobblestone for a very obnoxious set of 6 creatures, which would be a very tough boss, but it would make sense with the bow and arrow, getting it in this dungeon, because that's what you're supposed to have. And you're supposed to use the bow to kill the boss. Well, I guess you don't have to in the real game, but it's a lot easier with the bow. We're gonna do the same thing in here, so if you haven't figured out what I'm talking about, it's 6 gas. Man, would that suck. And then there'll be a little Easter egg afterwards that you'll just have to find for yourself, and probably some cool little Minecraft cart credit thing with names and people. And if you have any ideas or any thoughts how we can improve this, or if you're really good with the redstone circuits, send me a message or something, because we would love some help with all that. Otherwise it's going to take a million years to complete, people are going to get angry, and here's where people were messing around on top when we get bored. This was actually kind of fun to do. We set up this crazy repeater thing, and it caused like this machine gun effect with the dispensers, and we had a wall of lava coming down. We put a bunch of mobs in here and just watched them fry. That was fun. But yeah, and then this is a prototype of a chest sound. If anybody can do this better, please let me know, because yeah, it sounds like crap. Da da da, what the hell is this? My brother went nuts over here with the cross thing and the dispensers that are. I have no idea what he was doing. Like, why are these? What is this all about? Ridiculous. But yes, there's a map, there's an egg, there's a chicken, there's some pistons. Don't know why that. If anybody would like to help us out, it would be appreciated. Oh, did I just close that? There we go. It's open. Yay, look at that. It's a fancy little door. I could teach you how to make that. It's stupidly easy. But yeah. So, thanks for watching. Get excited. All that stuff. Taken about 20 hours or so far into what we've done over the course of probably 3 days, because it just kind of hit me as an idea and we started rolling with it. Seeing what we could do, making a scale. You're not supposed to see redstone circuitry in these things because it takes away the immersiveness, but I already showed you our messing around area on top of the whole dungeon, so it doesn't matter. And this is also people messing around with mods and stuff. You're gonna see like weird stuff if you fly around out here. I'm telling you, there's a pirate ship out there where people are messing with each other. Like someone would go AFK and someone else would be like, "Hey, watch this! I'm gonna go out in the middle of the ocean, build a pirate ship, put them in it, just leave them there." Yeah, fun times, fun times. Yeah, thanks for watching stuff. Okay, goodbye. How do I stop the recording? Let's figure this out.